Good everybody, this is Glacier here. What are you playing Fortnite? What's good guys, this is Glacier here. We're gonna be playing Fortnite and gonna be teaching you guys how to build and shit, you know. Not gonna swear as much, just in case you guys are new to Fortnite and whatever. Feel me? Just in case you guys are new to the game, I'm gonna help you guys. Alright. So let me type in world for you guys. We're gonna do 1v1s because those are the OG ones. Start it. Alright, so let's start with some simple ones. So if you're like new to the game, just to let you guys know, you generally want, like, you don't want to be in the building setting for too long because it could mess you up during 1v1s. What's up, mods? Alright, so basically, let's talk about each build. So when you switch to your building settings, you're unable to shoot and aim and use your harvesting tool, and then switch back and you can do everything, right? So let's talk about the wall. You can edit this so many different ways. You can put a window right there, right there, right there, different directions. You can also edit this. It's like an arch. People use this a lot. You can edit this as well. You can edit doors on any side on it, like that. Also, you could do doors with windows, where you could trick your opponents. This one's another good one. I do say so myself. What else? There's this edit, where you just go like that. Just make a L shape. And just make L. Another one is this. That way, you're hiding. They don't know where you're at. You can just pop them. Another one is double lowered. Nobody really uses this except for like decoration. So this is a build that you do not want to use. Okay. And what else? There's also this other useless build that you don't want to use. Doesn't protect you that much, just makes you an easy target. Remember, you could do this on the left side. You could do that on the left side as well. Anything that I do on the right side, you could do on the left side, just to let you know. So like this, or whatever. You can also make this type of arc. Some people use it, not many. We'll just say. So there's a lot of editing towards the walls that aren't really useful. Like this isn't useful. Like you're gonna open the door. But what is that? And this one, it's not that good. Alright, so another. Right, let's talk about the next one. So ramp. I meant platform. So generally, this one's gonna be like your go-to one. Basically, one of the ones that you're gonna use, because this is like generally in battles, everybody has a platform over them, and a lot of people just do that and just kill their opponent because they have the roof. So with this edit, there's only 4, pretty sure. There's one right here. Some people use this if it's on their corner. The common one that I see a lot of people use is this one. That's the second one. A lot of people use that one a lot. The third one is this one. I don't see anybody use this one. And the fourth one is this one. I don't see that much people use it. So platforms are generally going to support your structures most of the time. Basically connect everything to your builds. So take notes. Alright, next we're gonna work on is the ramp. So basically for the ramp, you're gonna wanna, there's like about, I'd say 6 edits for this. So for the ramp, so from the side edit, you're gonna wanna edit this from right there, and you can kill enemies easily. So say this is here, I'm gonna make a structure for example, not 3D, but just make a quick one. Say your opponent lands right here. Your opponent lands right here. Say this is like a building like in Misty Meadows or something. Your enemy just walks in here, grabs a pump, right? They grab a pump. You already have a pump, right? You see your enemy. You put a ramp right here, right? Your enemy's gonna be, this is how they're gonna be looking at you. They're gonna be looking at you like this, right? So they have one option. They can use the window or this, but they can't hide, right? Because you're easily gonna just follow them. So your play right here is either to edit like that, drop down, pump them, or a classic one I use a lot in my matches is to edit the ramp backwards, because they're not gonna expect that, and then shoot them, and then use your ramp, and then shoot them again. You get 2 easy 100 hits, and then you get a free kill right there. And this is how it looks like in fast motion. So that's your enemy. So you got 1 hit, 2nd hit, and then you just loot. Alright, so next one we're going to talk about is pyramids. We're going to talk about pyramids. So pyramids are basically something that's going to help you support your structure. Well, not support your structure, but when you're like, when you're in a build and you're like this, you're going to want to use ramps because you're going to have to break through, well, not ramps, pyramids, because they have to break through 2 layers, and that's like 4 hits. So pyramids are really popular nowadays, and people generally, what would you call it? Generally just use them for retakes if you've seen videos of them. So pyramids, you're gonna want to use them a lot. Those are for advanced players. Say like you want to get another kill right here, right? Same area. What you can do is place a ramp, trick them real quick, and get a free kill. Note that you're not gonna what's it called? What would you call it? You're not gonna actually go up. You're not gonna go up. You're just doing that as a trick, and then you get a free kill. So pyramids, there's generally like about 4 edits, I'm pretty sure. Generally. So first edit is this one. A lot of people use this one, I'd say. Just double edit. Second edit, a lot of people use this edit as well. yeah, everybody would want to use that. What would you call it? So there's a third edit as well, which is this one. Hold on, let me support it a bit. Which is this one. This one's generally not used at all. Yeah, another one is the burritos one. Popular, trolling, you know? Feel me? Alright. So, now that we covered all the structures, we're gonna talk about building. So generally when it comes to building, you're gonna wanna be consistent, keep an eye on your target, look at his builds and what he's doing. Because if you do not know what he's doing, you're just gonna be building like a psycho. You don't want people to think you're doing that, to be honest. So, just to let you guys know, one tip for building is to always track your enemies. Don't lose them, because if you lose them, you lose kill, you lose XP, you lose points. So here, let's talk about ramp rushes. So when people generally do ramp rushes, some people just build a ramp. They're new to the game, but if you're a sweat, just build one of these, one of those, right? It's supported. People do this because you have to shoot through about 2 layers, I'd say, and people want to do that. Another thing that you have to learn is 90s. These were invented back in season 5. People, those different kinds of 90s. There were Challenger 90s, Spider 90s, Mongrel 90s, everything. So the easiest one to learn out of all of them is double walls. And these, at the bottom, so you wasted about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60 materials just for 190. And you have to do this 3 times. That's 180 materials lost. But it's worth it because you get high ground. So generally, I'd say that 90s are good to learn. Don't worry about your mats, just worry about you surviving. So how to do 90s? Place 2 walls right here. Make sure your character runs along this area right here, from this wood right here. See? That wood right there. Or just that one as well. You want to keep them along this area, because if you keep them right here, he's still going to land. But if you go farther than that area, like say right here, you're not going to make it. You're going to phase through. Like surely you can make it sometimes, but you're not going to make it through. So you want to keep doing this, be consistent, whatever. And yeah, alright, let's move on to Spider 90s. Spider 90s are generally the most smoothest 90s and matte efficient. So generally you're going to want to put 2 walls right here, that's 20 wood, and a platform and a wall. A ramp. So that's 40 mats. Compared to the other, that's 60. So it's a 20 mat difference. So you save more mats with the Spider 90s. Generally, I don't know how to do these, but luckily I did it right there. So if you're gonna go for 90s, I kind of recommend these because they're mat efficient and you save mats. Especially if you play on scrims, you're gonna be saving a lot of mats like that, or late game zones, to be honest. Alright, final 90s is Mongrel 90s. I do these sometimes. So you have to place a wall right here, wall right here, wall right here, and a wall right there, in that order. So you have to go like that, in that motion, like that. So you have to go like that, in a weird motion. Let me do it in fast pace to give you the idea. Oh, I can't really do them. Hold up. Hold up. Let me start from the bottom. My bad. Mongrel 90s. Mongrel 90s are best looking. Not really for like, I'd say, building. I'd say more like for, what would you call them? More for like look, just to let you guys know. So you don't have to do these. These aren't like the best. They're just the best looking. So, yeah, can't really do them. I just do those freaking weird ones. Alright, so special mention to the last 90s is these ones where you don't put a platform. These are generally for the new players if they don't want to press that much buttons, but I recommend the platform one since you go a lot more quicker. Right, we're going to be moving on to retakes. Alright, so for retakes, you're gonna want to use pyramids as much as possible. Just to let you guys know. So basically, pyramids are key for retakes. So I invented this retake called corn dog retakes. I know it sounds ridiculous, but you place these, you place one of these right here. This way it's supported by that. You could do this if you want, but I generally don't do it. You put one pyramid right there, two right here, three right here, right? You have three pyramids right here, a platform right here, a ramp right here. Edit this ramp of this platform up. That way you have space to jump, and you jump right here. See, like you could land up here if you want, or if you don't want to land up there, you could just go right here. You build a staircase right here, and you put two ramps right here. You go like that, land on this, edit, go like that, and then edit through and just go. But that's optional if you want, but I take the easy route because I'm a big boss. So for this part, you just remember, you land it right here, you build up, do a 360, build like that. I put a wall right here. People say, why do you build a wall right there? Why of all things, why would you build a wall right there? For I can edit, your opponent is going to be right there, so you're going to want to put a pyramid right here. Pyramid right there. People say, why do you put it right there? Pyramid, because it's going to block them off. And then meanwhile, you could just land over here, then just crank 90s. Easy. So it'll look like this from your enemy's perspective. So you're gonna be going like that. So he's like on high ground. It's camping. It's annoying. You build up. It's gonna start heading towards you. It's gonna. Sorry, my bad. Start heading towards you. He's most likely gonna get stuck right here. He's gonna try to build up, but then he's gonna go somewhere else. Yeah. Alright, so next thing we're gonna cover is, what would you call it? What kind of build? Oh yeah, just forgot to show you guys in full speed retakes. Here, I'll show you guys the retake. So pyramids, edit that, land up here, do that. You could sometimes you could land it, sometimes you can't. It's okay. Like, see, there's a barrier right there. My bad, I'm failing on you guys, but it's good. Nobody's perfect. Yeah. So you just go like that. Frick. My bad, guys. Alright. So you build up like that. Then you go like that. And then you got that. There you go, guys. Did it. Alright, next one we're gonna move on is what do you call it? Box fights. So generally in box fights, you're gonna wanna like for building, basically building this for everything. Just to let you guys know, like here's a little tip for the ramp. If you edit right here, right? If you want to pre-edit, you could just go like that. Press the middle one, and anywhere it will re-edit anywhere. One tip I have to tell you guys: don't go for these crazy retakes. If you're a new player to the game, don't go for these crazy retakes. Those are for the most skilled players. You don't, just because other people do them doesn't mean you have to do them. You could easily just, when they're like editing on you, like all this crazy stuff, like everybody's just doing these like crazy edits, and when he has a window open, you can just use his 200 pump and embarrass him. So you do not have to learn all these retakes. That's a quick tip for you guys. So yeah, you don't have to learn all these retakes. Why am I showing you guys retake? Because everybody does it nowadays. Alright, so yeah, I think that covers everything to learn. Oh yeah, quick edits, just to let you guys know. One thing that you always want to do is take your enemy's wall. But if you're not that good at taking other people's walls, if you have this, if it's your build, just quickly edit, get them. It's gonna be easy kill. Here, I'll show you guys my settings, just in case you guys want to try them out. So I play on this brightness, user interface, and whatever, trying to know. Motion blur, I use it a lot for those clean clips, you feel me? This is my build mode sensitivity. I don't multiply it at all. Just leave it normal. Edit mode sensitivity 0.8. So I use advanced settings. I use 47 horizontal speed. It's not, people say it's low, but it's pretty low, but look at my horizontal boost. So it's kind of complicated how horizontal boost works, but I'll explain it in a different video. So technically I play on 130 sensitivity. This is my aim. Just have it at 10%. I play on linear. This is my dead zone. 1%. These are my controller settings if you guys want to like use them or something. It's my build ones, my edit ones, my dead zone. And that's it. That's how you can edit really fast. And that's it for this video. Hopefully this helped you guys out. Make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and thanks for watching, everybody.